It's Wednesday, and of course, the WCW, but what is the best place to celebrate that? Night Epiosde and Ladies Night on BTV with me, your host, Laura Ambatha. And of course, we're starting it on a high note with a very successful model, and sijui tutamwita queen ama tutamwita nini, but of course all those titles suit her because she is beautiful and amazing at the same time, and also making breaking barriers and creating milestones on her way towards everything. And I'm talking about Stacey Mishukida, Miss Universe Kenya 2019 to 2020, na kuongezea Miss Charm 2020 to 2021. What are you doing with your life? Tuulizane swali hapo kwa DM, answer me please. Thank you so much for coming on to KTN Ladies Night.
Thank you for having me.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
And it's because I've seen you before,
yes.
And now we're here, but it's always a pleasure because I feel like your energy is just amazing. You're so vibrant, you're so beautiful, and it's infectious.
Thank you so much, Laura.
I want
Thank
to be
you.
No, but once again, I mean, thank you so much for making time for us.
Thank you for having me.
You look amazing once again. May I ask, the outfit is from where?
Ugi, Kenya. Ugi is my go-to designer. So if you see me in something nice, it's obviously from Ugi. Okay. Yes.
And let me tell you, the colors just suit you. So do they tell you what to wear? Ama you go na chagua zile vitu zinakubamba, then you show up?
Ugi has my kind of taste, so she knows what to get me. She knows this is what I like, this I won't like this, so it's easier for her to get something for me.
Okay.
Yep. Nice.
And let me tell you, she's doing a killer job.
Thank you so much.
So, and the shoes?
Shoes from Ugi. Everything Ugi.
Tiara tundio.
Tiara tunde.
But of course, thank you so much. And you look lovely once again.
Thank you.
Miss Universe Kenya 2019, how was that for you? And also being the youngest, was it the youngest in that batch?
Yes, I was.
How was that for you?
It's been an amazing journey. It's been an amazing experience, learning experience every day. Being the youngest, it was quite scary because I'm with older girls in camp. They obviously have more experience. But you got to do what you got to do.
You know, stay winning, secure the bags. Anyway, that aside, you know, there's so much that goes into modeling. And at was it 16 or 17?
16.
You went all the way to Nigeria, and there are always all these, how do you call them? Sketchy stories kutoka Nigeria. As you ulifika airport, ukakidnapiwa, ukabehediwa. Nigeria for me is a no-go zone. I love my African people, but that country, nimeka. X. How was the experience for you? And tell us about the competition, you getting into it, alafu ukashindo kenda Nigeria.
Okay, so I was actually 17 when few models Nigeria came to Kenya with IMG Worldwide, and I was scouted from Kenya. So I went for the main competitions in Lagos, Nigeria, which I ended up being the first runners-up, and literally that's where my career took off. Yep. And
listening to your voice earlier, like during the other encounter we had, it sounds so much better now. I think ni fatigue na kick in, and now like sauti yako ni very relaxing. I don't know what it is about your voice, but that's one thing I had to mention. So 17, you won the competition overall in Kenya, and became first runners up
in Lagos
throughout Africa.
Yes.
And that is your agent, mother agency? Are you still signed under that?
No, currently I'm under Miss Universe Kenya.
Okay.
Yes.
So the minute you did Miss Universe Kenya, that contract was nullified?
Yes, was nullified completely.
And sasa ku-add, inaitwaje kuongezea chumvi kwa skari, ukaenda na ukashinda tena Miss Charm. Not even, has it even been 5 months since the competition?
No,
it hasn't. Ukashinda Miss Charm. Tell us about that.
Miss Charm is a Grand Slam pageant. They actually pick girls from any pageant in the world. So I was lucky enough to be selected to represent Kenya in Vietnam in March 3rd to 17th.
So next month, and there's a lot of things like I noticed with international pageants, that is, especially when it comes to support, countries like Mexico, these are not even things tunafaa advocate for. What do you feel like Kenyans can do better in terms of support?
Personally, I've had the government accord me so much support, and I'm really appreciative for that. And it's just to appreciate our art and to appreciate what we can do, because Kenyan girls have so much potential. It's just going out there and getting our people to back us up. So yeah. Yeah,
and the thing about it is all these pageants that go on and people are not even bothered. The few that know, tunawagapo make a vote kako kamoja, then question number, oh, buy 13 votes for $1. Mimi so yangu, no thank you. But we really do try and support our own by watching, tuning in, and trying to vote when it's possible.
Yep.
So You're 18 years old. What's the next step for you now that umeshinda the biggest pageant in Kenya at 18? You have, like, I think the shelf life for a pageant girl is usually till 35, but
to 27.
Any big ones are 27, 26.
Yeah.
So between 18 now and 28, what else do you plan on achieving?
I'm planning to go into high fashion model as soon as I'm done with my reign. I actually want to do modeling for the longest time as I can. So getting into high fashion, maybe working for Paris Fashion Week, you know?
I remember when I was doing pageants, I used to do a lot of research on other pageants. I don't think there's ever been a title holder for two, like Miss World and Miss Universe. Would that be a challenge you would want to undertake?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. This is actually my first and last national pageant to do.
Okay.
Yes, so and get into high fashion now.
Yeah. So high fashion. Do you want to start locally or are you aiming higher?
I'm aiming higher.
Aiming
for
higher.
Sure.
Of course, I mean, on your platform, so why not?
Why not? Exactly.
Why do you feel like uwezi anzia hapa ni lazima uanzie huko juu? I mean, besides the fact that umeshinda one of the biggest pageants and you're a big name huko nje, ni nini restrict from focusing on doing it here and making a living out of it?
I feel like I have so much potential. I believe I have so much potential, and I'd love to exploit it outside Kenya, and that's my end time goal. Maybe fashion countries like Paris or New York. Yes.
Which is
putting Kenya in the maps, you know?
Of course.
Yes.
To make opportunities for sisi when you're and they're chilling like villains. But uko 18 and I'm sure someone is asking like, hey, so ume give up on school? Like for you that's a wrap?
Actually, it's not a wrap per se, but I'll focus on what I love first, go for it, and everything will fall into place. Yeah.
Earlier on, we had a guest who does jazz music, which was last week, and she mentioned something about she does business and music at the same time. A lot of times, nikiongea na artists, unapata yeni musician, but uku akona side business ya kuku. Unaona akuna relation, and at the end of the day, na gets ni to make money. But what she does is she sources entertainment for events. She's doing business within something she loves, and for artists, that's also important.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like for you, I know ukifuata passion, there's no room for other things
at all,
which can become expensive and whatnot. What's your plan for that? And I get maybe you have prize money and whatnot, but before you actually make it, you need to eat, you need to pay rent, you need to do this. What's your plan, perhaps?
I've been thinking actually to get into fashion and design. So probably in the future getting my own fashion house. So I'm looking into that.
Ugi alikuwa too cancelled like that. You lost a customer just like that. Betrayal in this city. Better betrayal in the city. I don't think, maybe you're too young. Betrayal in the city, a certain book we used to read in high school. Yeah, you did the same?
No.
Okay, but it used to be a set book.
Yeah.
You must be a reader because nearly come, it was your coronation ceremony and your Q&A was spectacular.
Thank you.
Hata kama kulikuwa na mtu alikuwa anakaa better, which I don't think so, only kill it during Q&A.
Thank you.
What do you attribute to this?
A lot of research. Every day is a learning process for me, and I always love to learn more. So and plus having the confidence, when you have the confidence, everything else will flow. So yes. So
this may be a personal thing, like especially for me, and why I gave up on pageants. You will not find sometimes umeshinda title, you've gone abroad, umerudi. And then 5 years down the line, unasikia ni housewife, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but career yake ilisha tu. What do you feel will be different for you?
For me, I'm always driven. I have my end goals. I have what I want to achieve, and these things keep me going every day. And there's no day that I'll sleep without maybe getting to work that Victoria's Secret show. So that keeps me going. That will always keep me on my toes.
Miss Universe is one of the remaining pageants, major pageants that still has the, how do you call it, swimwear, bikini category. What's your take on that?
It's Miss Universe is all about a woman appreciating herself more. So when you get to walk in that bikini and feel good, that's what it is about. Just getting the confidently beautiful. That's our motto. So getting a woman to feel confident in herself. It's something good actually. Something I appreciate.
Recently I was talking about this model who graced the cover. Was it Essence or was it something? What's her name? The one with the hijab, very famous, Halima.
Halima.
when it comes to a pageant like Miss Universe, with a category like this, una feel in-exclude watu wengine and what can be done? Like, I'm not advocating to do away with that. I'm all about body positivity, being confident. But there's a Muslim girl pale anaangalia nako like, I really want to do this. But my religion hainikubalishi kubea so much. In terms of inclusivity, what do you think can be done better without making other people feel like they're compromising for one specific person?
Okay, for the first time, Miss Universe Kenya had a Muslim girl, and Miss Universe Kenya had were ready to make an exception for her to work with a burkini. And it even happens in Miss Universe abroad. Yes, it does. And we also have transgender women representing their countries. So I feel it's a pageant that involves everyone, no matter what.
That is very lovely. I love people where you can feel at home, you know, like I belong, because everyone who is there to represent the country is deserving. What's the best thing about Miss Universe Kenya? As I'm not saying that it's the best pageant in the world, but for you, when you look at all these other pageants and you say, this is the one I want, what stands out to you with Miss Universe Kenya?
The one thing that stands out is Miss Universe Kenya took a chance on the future. It took a chance on such a young girl like me. I am the future. I believe I am the future. I am what the world is looking for.
Trust me, you are. At 18, you have the world as your oyster, yeah?
So Miss Universe Kenya taking a chance on me, bravo.
I know it's such a risk because you know, a lot of times you hear people say, oh, she's 18, she's too young. Kuna someone who's more, you know, seasoned in this, ametembea, walk yake very different, but it's never about that really. It's about who you are as a person, and I think you do stand out. Even speaking to you, I feel very enlightened. I feel like I'm speaking to one of my, no, I'm not saying that my age mates are mature or they're more intelligent or intellectual. It's someone on the same, you know, plane of thinking. Someone who's well-read, someone who studies, who does their research on things. And with all this research, with most pageants you have to have, is it a CSR project? What was yours?
Mine is an anti-bullying campaign, #BeKind. This is because bullying has been a big part of my childhood, and a lot of young people are going through this, and absolutely no one is talking about bullying. So I wanted to shed more light to it. And currently I'm undergoing strategies on how I'll be going to school, getting forums. So yeah.
My actual first pageant I did in Kenya was Miss Universe in 2016. I didn't get far, but I've just remembered, like after that, I did other pageants and I did place well. I placed first runners up for Miss Tourism and first runners up for Miss World. But one thing that it was funny, my Q&A, I'm actually well-read. That I cannot lie about. The funny thing about my Q&A, niliulizwa, why do you think you deserve to be Miss Tourism Kenya? And I think ilikuwa imeingia kwa kichwa yangu nikajiambia, unajua nile bedhe lorosha shinda, wewe ongea tu kenye unataka. Or either it was the nerves. So what I said was, there's a message you are passing, but hatuwezi pitisha message na sura tu inakaa hivyo. Not in those exact words. Because of course lazima mtataka kuipackage vizuri, and I am that package for you. I don't remember the exact words, but then sitting down and thinking, and I'm like, wow.
What did you say?
You know, like I could have done so much better. But it does happen, especially with the nerves and whatnot. And you managed to conquer all that. What was the support been like from your fellow contestants?
My biggest support comes from my family. I have a really supporting family, a family who believes you have to do what you love. And my friends too, very supportive. And getting that support, especially from family, you can't let them down anytime. Especially when you're 18 and you want to pursue a career like modeling. You just have to make them proud and do the right thing.
Well, like, people don't take modeling seriously in Kenya. What do you think needs to change?
It's just appreciating the art. Once people appreciate the art, it starts even paying off well.
Because I feel that in the United States or in the Western world, there's Instagram models and then these runway models, but they're both given their own level of respect.
That's true.
But Kenya, ukiwa sijui Instagram model umepose apana, you're doing something underhanded, like you can't take pictures like that without having an ulterior motive. Where do you feel this is the mentality?
This is the mentality because we're in an era where social media is taking over everything. Once you get that mentality, I get that mentality, everyone else gets that mentality. But once we start appreciating the art and we know how paying it can get outside, especially in the Western countries, people will appreciate it because modeling pays. People earn a living from modeling.
And like with beautiful girls like, what's her name, Chanel, you as well. The first runners up for Miss Universe 2018, who's working on international pageants, and Ajuma, all these big names. There's beautiful faces that have come from Kenya.
Yes.
But look at other girls, like you look at them and you're like, wow, you should be on an international runway somewhere. Why do you feel like we don't have that reach?
Because even the world hasn't noticed us yet, because we don't appreciate our own art.
It's so shameful that when people think of Kenya, they think of famine and hungry children.
And marathon runners.
Thanks.
Yes. So the world hasn't really seen us, you know, they haven't discovered us, because I believe we have so much talent. When IMG came to Kenya, they were wowed to see such beautiful girls. It's just as soon as we start appreciating our own art, the world will appreciate us. Yes.
And with this platform you have, I'm sure girls flood your DM with, how can I be like you? You know?
Yeah.
What are the tips you give people? Like, the Indonesian fanya, kula hivi, omba hivi, face direction kiomba winwe mgui side, you know, like what tips do you give them?
Preparation meets success. For me, preparation is everything. You have to be prepared. To get success, you have to be prepared. So if you want to get into modeling, Google, get research on how you can become a model. If it's to train, start training, because success doesn't meet you if you're not prepared. Simple.
This is your first pageant,
Yes.
Miss Universe Kenya, and you slayed it and slayed everyone else in your way. Why do you feel like you stood out?
I believe it's my personality. I have a really bubbly personality.
So what's the difference between what you're saying and what I said? Because
I think it's the same thing. Yeah?
It's the same thing. It's just that my words might have been a bit more aggressive, but it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But continue.
Yeah, my personality stood out. I'm one girl who walks in a room and everyone will remember me. And it's something I am happy about, because it makes me stand out everywhere I go. Yep.
What are the challenges that you faced, like after getting your title?
The pressure is real. Yes, you have to be on your toes. You have to think on your toes. People expect a certain Stacey Michuki, you know, you have to act like a queen. The pressure can get to you sometimes.
I don't even feel like you'd have difficulty with that, even looking at you now.
I'm learning on the job.
Yeah? Because, like, for me, I understand why that would be a problem for me, because sometimes I want to slouch and make faces.
Yeah.
That's one thing I think they even had a problem with doing training. And they're like, Laura, your face. And I'm like, okay. My eyes, my face, my mouth is a whole problem. But you do it so effortlessly. Do you even like sometimes ukikaa peke yako and you're like, Stacey, focus, kaa vizuri?
That's true.
Yeah.
I have to remind myself.
Even off the clock, you need to do it constantly.
Yeah, because I'm representing Kenya. You have to put a picture outside there.
One thing I forgot I really wanted to ask. You interacted with the reigning Miss Universe Kenya. Miss Universe.
Zozibini? Yes.
How was that like? How is she like in general? Your queen.
Yes.
Don't lie about it. Tell them.
No, she deserved it. I keep telling people she deserved it. She's someone who's eloquent, someone you can look up to. She's beautiful. I mean, she's our Miss Universe. I'm glad she has it. And she's a black girl.
On top of that,
she's a black girl.
And even with the pageants being in competition and whatnot, one thing we do have to appreciate is the two main pageants are black girls.
Yes.
That in essence is just unifying regardless of what title you hold and whatever. I hope
once a black girl won, I won.
We all won. You don't know how excited I was. I think I wore my natural hair the whole week. And I was like, you know what? I see myself in Zozi, so the rest of you can just take a back seat.
She's a queen in all ways.
And you're a queen as well.
Thank you.
What is the message you want to pass to girls out there?
Be you, do you for you, because once you become your authentic self, the world is yours for the taking. Go for it. Yes.
And of course with modeling sometimes, I get this question all the time. I don't know if you do. Like, what do you do to stay fit? Two things. I am not fit and I do absolutely nothing. What tips would you give people for, like, I'm sure people do ask you, and I know it is, for you it must be more serious to be fit.
Yes.
It's not just about looking skinny, it's about being fit. What do you do in terms of diet, workout, and all that? I'm
in the gym every single day. Yes. I have my diet, vegetables, water, fruits, every single day. So
even if you go for a celebration, champagne is off the menu, like, unajua, nimegraduate.
I'll have fruit salad, thank you.
party pooper. No, thank you. You're not invited.
No way.
No, but yeah.
Yeah.
So you're at the gym every day?
Every single day. Yes.
How is that for in terms of, do you feel like it changes who you are? Does it make you better at what you do?
It does make me better because once you are at the gym, you also exercise for your mental health. And that is a big plus for this job. Yes.
Mental health.
Yes.
We mentioned about you having an anti-bullying campaign and mental health. What do you do? Earlier when we spoke in a different interview, you said you had been bullied yourself. What is it like for you to move past that and look at, from outward in, looking at someone who has been bullied?
It's not something you'd want to see because young people are killing themselves because of suicide. It's something serious actually that I've told you absolutely no one is talking about it. It's happening under our parents' noses, our teachers in schools. It's actually going on. And I'm a survivor because I've grown a thick skin from it. And that's why I joined modeling, because this became my safe place. It became somewhere people appreciate me for me, appreciate my body. People actually love when you're skinny. So
you feel at home?
Yes.
So do you feel like, wow, this could have been me. I could have died from this and I survived that?
For sure, so because it was really getting into me.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what pulled you out of it? It was modeling,
Modeling,
right?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
So find your passion and stick to it. Because, not everyone can do modeling. It's not your passion.
True.
But once again, it's always nice to see someone championing for your, betterment.
That's
Loving
true.
yourself is always important.
For sure.
And before we finish,
yes,
what is your mantra when you wake up in the morning on a gym? By this, Stacey.
Yeah.
Suck it up, you won't blow your nose first of all because you're a queen. Fix it, fix your crown, and this is what you're doing.
So I pray a lot. So first thing when I wake up, I pray. I pray a lot. Any simple inconvenience, I'm always praying. But when I wake up every morning, it's just telling myself to be me the whole day. Once you're yourself, I feel everything else is easy. So yeah.
Yeah, and for everyone who's looking at you and they're like, wow, I want to be like her.
Yeah.
I think, who was I looking up to? I think Tyra Banks.
Yeah.
Like when I was growing up, she used to have this Tyra show, whatever. But like, I want to be exactly like her. Of course, she had the hips and the chest, which I lacked, but I felt I relate. But to everyone who's looking at you and they're like, Stacey's 18, I'm 15 now. In the next 3 years, I could be in her place. What's your advice to them? Yeah,
always follow what you love doing. And the drive is everything. Once you put your mind into it, do it. There's no backing out. Do it or do it.
I love your energy. It's like you can't do anything wrong, Like go ahead, try it. And then if you fail, just go ahead and try it again. And do more and do more. Never settle. Because I'm sure by the time we'll commission the few models in Kenya, that could have been it for you. Constantly unatuambia social media, you remember. But then you went ahead and did something different. Then you have another title. So Miss Charm, what is it we can do as viewers and supporters to maybe smoothen your journey in Vietnam?
Just getting the support from Kenyans, and I've always gotten support from Kenyans. It's been unending from the time I was in Lagos, Nigeria. So I'll keep people updated on my social media platforms on how you can support me once we start the competitions.
Please, you always have my vote, please. I vote for Kenya comes directly from me. I'm Congolese, but I support these people.
There's Miss Congo, I think.
No.
Yeah? No?
They do, but I'm not going to partake in that. But thank you so much for coming, of course. But please do tell people your social media handles so that they can know where to follow and your journey and all that.
On Twitter is Michuki Stacey. On Instagram, Miss Michuki.
All right.
Yes.
Sawa kila mtu mwenye ako home. Huyo amekuwa Miss Universe 2019 to 2020. Hold your breath. Miss Charm 2020 to 2021. I mean, what are we? We are all important to someone, of course, but she's a queen in her own rights and her hard work. But tunarudi after break, do not go anywhere.